Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So me and my husband, we're 34 and we're 35. We don't have much of a retirement. He's got $13,000. I just started mine last paycheck, so I have $400 in there. We have about $49,600 worth of debt, and that includes everything except for our mortgage, which is $128,000 left. Not terrible, but it's at 6.125%. I'm an RN, so I'm able to work extra, and I've been working extra since August. And we've been able to pay off just under $5,000 worth of debt, which is great. But I can't do this forever. I miss my kids. I miss my husband. So that $49,600 that I'm kind of laser focused on to get rid of, and we've dialed back, or I feel like we've dialed back everything that we can, as far as financially or, monthly. I'm just not sure how to get ahead because our goals are obviously to get out of debt, but I also am really concerned about retirement age, which I know is in roughly 30 years, but I don't want my daughter to ever have to worry about worry about me whenever I'm older. I want her to be able to live her life.
The best way to be able to retire with dignity is to get the debt cleared, so you need to stop putting money in retirement temporarily.
Oh, okay.
And use all that money to help clear this debt. That's a temporary thing because I want you to clear the debt fast so you can get back to breathing again, a normal life. What's your household income?
While I'm working extra, we bring home about $8,500 to $8,800. It kind of depends. I'm RN. It's funny hour shift differential.
What's your husband do? What's your husband?
He's in like a investigator HR position. He doesn't have a degree or anything, but he makes $73K a year. But he also has to pay $12,000 a year in child support. So whatever that is. Mm-hmm. So $73,000 minus $12,000 is what we make.
Okay. And so you're making about the same. You're making about 70 or so.
Well, when I'm working just normal and I'm not working extra, I bring home about $4,000 a month.
Yeah, I'm not talking about bring home. I'm talking about your total household income is probably about $150 to get home with $8,500. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
okay. Around $80,000.
What's the $50,000 in debt on?
I have a $5,600 personal loan that's at 13.95%. That was like a loan to pay off
what else?
An ugly credit card from my 20s.
What else?
And that behavior's fixed. Like, I'm not going to run up any debt. In fact, I've used credit cards to repair my credit.
What else?
We have a $20,000 car that has 13.95% interest, $12,000 left on my car that has 8%. And then I have about $7,000 in school loans, and it has varying, but they're all around 4%.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then our home, of course, $128,000.
Your all's credit is bad, and you got screwed when you bought that $20,000 car.
Yeah. At that time, I had not repaired my credit.
Doesn't matter. You got screwed. You have a high interest rate, and half of your debt is one car.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Sell it.
I don't know if we can. He has about a 30-minute commute Monday through Friday. It doesn't require a
$20,000 car to do a 30-minute commute. Requires a $5,000 car.
Okay.
If you had rid of that 14% interest rate, 13.85 on a car you couldn't afford and shouldn't have bought, and it's half of your debt, you quit putting money into retirement, you're going to see these numbers start to flip for you, kiddo. It's going to start to work. And he's not looking at this with you. You're doing it by yourself, right?
Oh, no. We are both very involved.
Good.
I think we both lack that kind of deep financial literacy.
Good. Okay. Yeah, if you sell the car and you stop the other retirement temporarily and you get detailed on your every dollar budget and both of you are looking at that every dollar budget and beating the snot out of it, I'm making we're not going out to eat. We're not going on vacation. Don't see the inside of a restaurant unless you're working there's your second job. And does he need a second job? Probably. You're working one. And temporarily, let's get this stuff knocked out. And let's see how fast I can pay off $30,000 or $25,000 worth of debt, making $150,000 a year really fast.
Yeah, I don't know if he could get a second job. He doesn't get home till 6 p.m. most days, and then on the weekends he has his son, who's special needs.
Okay, all right.
But that's the beauty and the blessing of the career I chose is I'm able to.
Yeah, but Amber, I want to make sure you're grasping the numbers that Dave is giving you. Okay, if you remove the car payment plus the actual debt on the car, just what you guys have paid off since August, it's roughly 4 months you've paid off $5,000. You got to listen to what Dave said and put real pen to paper right now. Like sit down right now before you do anything else today and run those numbers. If we sold the car and we bought a $5,000 car, what is that monthly raise we just got to put towards debt? I don't think those numbers have clicked for you, and that's okay. I would run those numbers in a real budget. I think you're going to be shocked how quickly you're going to pay that debt off. And then you're back to retirement.
Here's what's interesting is you're tired and you find all these reasons things can't happen.
That's right.
Because you don't see how you're going to get there.
That's exactly.
Once you see how you're going to get there, you're going to be energized and there'll be no stopping you.
Yeah.
That's called hope. Power of hope. It's very powerful. And sometimes hope is literally the result of a mathematical equation, what Ken's telling you. And so let's do that. Hang on. I'm going to put you and your husband through Financial Peace University and put you into Every Dollar and get you guys going because you guys need to sit down. It sounds like you're like 80% of the way there. You're both on board, which is excellent. Really glad to hear that. He's carrying this with you. That's amazing. Yeah, that's very good. You're willing to work extra. That's amazing. You've identified that I want to get rid of the debt. That's amazing. So you've got all the parts there. All I'm doing is helping you polish the rough edges off of what you were looking at, and I think that's going to cause the ball to roll. And then the hope's going to kick in, and weird stuff starts happening. When you start seeing a way, then you just push your foot right down on that accelerator, and you bust it. You bust it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Get it. Get it. Get it. Create your free Every Dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.